Hello world, this is Cocoroom, heavenly garden in the middle of Kamagasaki. Hello world, this is Cocoroom and I'm Dan, and right now I'm at the Kamagasaki Summer Festival, which is happening 10 minutes away from Cocoroom. Yeah, so recently, because of coronavirus, it was thought that this festival would be cancelled, but after a few influential community groups convened and had a meeting, they decided that they'd have the summer festival after all, although it's just part of it. It's not as long as it used to be. So right now I'm just covering the Kamishibai performance. So for those of you who don't know, Kamishibai is a Japanese storytelling technique which involves like switching between pieces of paper to show a story. So what a kamishibai looks like is that it looks like a little box, and the kamishibai storyteller usually takes some paper in and out of the box in order to tell a story. So here we go. この三角公園にたどり着きました。たどり着いてどうしようかなって思ってたら誰かが声をかけてくれて、この舞台の上で寝たらいいよって言って、でそのおじさん初めてこの町に来て、その夜仲間たちとこの舞台で寝たそうですね。そこからやっぱりなんとなく温かいものを感じたのか、この町に住んで、そして結びの活動も最後の最後まで一生懸命関わってくれました。結びも数えたら17人ぐらいかな、メンバーを見送ってきました。今年も2人亡くなって、祭壇に、今行ってます。なんかすごく思い出のたくさんの場所で、今日この時間に神栽培をさせていただくことを本当にありがたく思います。So it looks like this Kamishibai group is called Musubi, and Musubi is usually a kind of rice ball. So that's kind of funny. Musubi, right? Like rice ball?
Yeah, rice ball. And like it's a kind of the strings. The people or strings and for relationship.
Okay. So, right. So this group is called Musubi, and Musubi is like the connections between people. That's what it means. Now let's listen to the story.
またいつ頃の話なのかははっきり分かっておりませんが、多くの人たちから文ちゃんと呼ばれていた可愛い女の子のお話です。
To heaven.
文ちゃんが5歳になった
Okay, so this story is called Bunchan's Journey Through Heaven. Who is Bunchan? Let's find out.
近所の人々、文ちゃんの遊び友達などがたくさん集まって文ちゃんを見守っておりました。
私死ぬの？死んだら私どこへ行くの？一人では寂しいな。文ちゃん、心配しなくてもいいよ。寂しいことなんかないよ。お母さんも後からすぐ行くからね。待っていなさいよ。
Little girl is dying.
やがて文ちゃんは
Okay.
目に涙を
So in this story, it starts with a little girl dying,
Yeah, we can even see a picture in the Kamishibai of a little girl in her bed surrounded by her family.
Now that she
Oh, she just died. The storyteller just said so.
文ちゃんの体を抱きかかえ大きな声で泣き続けました。
Oh, so her fever's high. Bunchan is the girl in the story.
文ちゃんと叫びながら泣いてい
So
ました。
she died, had high fever.
さて、
Sounds a bit like COVID.
あの世の話になります。
Maybe it's a story to reflect our time. Let's have a listen.
おや
Oh, look, she just woke up in heaven.
私こんなところで眠っていたのかしら。
そこは広い原っぱで大きな木がたくさん並んでいて、
in
この
heaven.
葉の間から赤や
Nice.
青や色とりどりの花がゆらりゆらりと揺れているのが見えました。
ここへ来て早く来て。
歩いていたのは人間ではありません。赤鬼と青鬼でした。
So she wandered around for a bit, and in her first few moments in heaven, she sees nobody, but she sees red and blue
鬼たちは
oni. Oni are difficult to describe in English, really. They're their own sort of creature. Some people say demon or
相
ogre.
変わらず大声を出していました。
早く早く。
They're usually very scary.
やがて文ちゃんの前に現れた赤鬼と青鬼。お前は
So the red oni and blue oni have started talking to Bunchan. They're having a conversation of some kind.
怖くなんかないよ。あんたたち本当に鬼なの？赤いのと青いのと何かクレヨンでも塗っているの？俺たちはな、赤鬼と青鬼じゃ。
このうち閻魔様のところへでも連れて行ってやるかな。覚悟しとけよ。
そんなこと言わないで一緒に遊びましょうよ。私、綺麗な花が欲しいの。
Ah, nice.
この子は本当に困った変な子じゃのう。
So the little girl Bunchan wants to play with the two demons in heaven. Well, oni, or we can say ogres. Yes.
ちょっとの間だけ楽しませてやるか。
So one of the demons is wondering about it. Okay. Nice.
それから文ちゃんと赤鬼、青鬼は大きな声で話をしたり笑ったりしながら野原を歩き回り、文ちゃんはたくさんの花を集めること。
どこ行ってもこんな葉っぱなんかだけだよ。たまにはこういうこともあります。
So they're okay. So looks like she's getting along with the ogres or demons.
すぐ行くからね。待っていなさいよ。そういったところよ。
そうかそうか。 では文ちゃん、あそこへ帰るとしようかの。
そして文ちゃんと鬼たちは長い間野原を歩き続けました。
So they're walking together. They're friends now.
疲れちゃった。ねえお兄さん、私をおんぶしてよ。こんな折におんぶしてくれというのか。堪忍してくれよ。足はしびれで動けないし、腰は痛いし、それでも俺残酷なけじゃの。よし、じゃあ座ってやるからな。俺の背中に乗れ。
文ちゃんは鬼の背中に乗って首に抱きつ
So
くと
nice. So the little girl just got really tired, and now she wants to ride on the demons. Yeah, they sound okay with it. They're good friends now.
俺たちを信じきってるんだな。こんな子もおるんじゃの。
鬼たちは話をしながら歩いていましたが、その目には涙が光っておりました。皆さん、鬼の目にも涙ということわざがありますが、それはどこから出た言葉でしょうか。文ちゃんを背負った赤鬼と青鬼は長い間野原を歩き続けて、やっと文ちゃんの言う最初のところに戻ってきました。
Okay, so the demons moved because so the demons were very moved because this little girl trusted them. Yeah, and now they're crying a bit. Yeah. Children can be very inspiring like that.
俺たちにはな、眠る暇なんかねえよ。文ちゃん一人で眠りな。いや、私一人じゃ寂しいんだもん。だからそばで寝て。
そうか、一人で寂しいのか。よしよし、寝てやるよ。
文ちゃんはすぐにすやすやと眠り始めました。鬼たちは文ちゃんの寝姿を見つめながら、また少しだけ涙を流しておりました。
流れも速くてなかなか渡りにくい川じゃ。それを渡るとあのようじゃ。川にはな、大きな白鳥がおってな、人を乗せて渡ってくれるそうな。そんな大きな白鳥がいるの？見たいわ。乗ってみたいわ。
文ちゃんは
Is it for everyone?
見たがる
I don't
な。
think so, right? Yeah.
よしよし、連れて行ってやるよ。
文ちゃんと鬼たちは長い道を歩き続けて、やっと三途の川のすぐにやってきました。
They're taking a long walk together again, and now they're singing. Oh, swan. Oh, nice. So they're clapping because now there's a dancer on the stage, and it looks like he's dressed as a swan of some kind. Good music there. Good
三
music.
途の川を前にして、文ちゃんと鬼たちはしばらくの間黙って暗い流れを見つめておりました。
That music introduced a swan who, appeared in front of Bunchan and her two demon Oni friends. And now she's getting on the back of the swan, which is really big. Yeah. Looks like she's getting a ride. This looks like a really beautiful journey through heaven right now. Makes for a nice amateur performance. Yeah. that's what makes this community really interesting, is that there's actually quite a few performers around in this community, and you don't really expect it because people tend to judge a book by its cover, and I'm guilty of that as well. But that goes to show you that people are capable of creating good art, and it can make things of great beauty if they collaborate, which is nice. Even a place like this has potential to breed artists. Okay, so in the next part of this story, the swan's taking her to some kind of magic gate in heaven. Like, the gate looks really colorful, so I just assume it's some kind of gate. Okay, it looks good. The illustrations are really nice.
三途の川をしなやかにゆっくりと泳ぎ回りました。文ちゃんは大はしゃぎです。しばらくすると向こう岸の黒くてゴツゴツした岩山のふもとに大きな宮殿のような建物が見えてきました。
白鳥さん、立派な建物は
Right. Okay. So the swan is taking her across a river. So the river is kind of between heaven and a place where people are half dead and half living. Yeah. Really interesting.
仕方なしに白鳥は文ちゃんを乗せて三途の川をゆっくりと渡って対岸に着きました。
私、エンマ様と遊んでくるからここで待っててね。
エンマ様は遊んでくれるかどうかわからないよ。怖いよ。気をつけて行っておいで。
Okay.
怖くなったらすぐ帰ってくるんだよ。
So the swan just landed, and Bunchan is now she's now landed in what looks like King Enma's palace. So King Enma is the judge and ruler of the underworld in some Japanese mythology, right? He judges which dead spirits go to heaven and which spirits go to hell. So he's usually some kind of giant in most depictions of him. Oh, look, he's a giant in this one too. Yeah.
何を言うとるんじゃ。今日はな、地獄の底も釜を抜くという一年でも一番忙しい時じゃ。いろんな人が往来しておって大かかになると先ほど迷子が出たそうな。迷子と言っても老人じゃがな。現世ではターシーと呼ばれていたらしいが、うろうろして迷ったらしい。そんな人で行き来するこの煩悩は忙しい時に何を言うのか。お前は一体誰じゃ。
エンマ様、会ってみたいわ。ねえ、白鳥さんがエンマ様のところ
迷って出たな、文ちゃん。知ってることが分かっておるのか。腹臭い分顔を洗って出直してくる。
さっき私文ちゃんよと言ったじゃないの。
文ちゃんは閻魔様のそばに行ってその着物に触り始めます。
Okay, so
at
this part of the story, this little girl, Bunchan, has managed to
読んで相談しました。
hitch a ride on the shoulders of King Enma, the ruler of the underworld, which is really funny when you think about it, because there's just no way a little human child can do that. The King Enma is supposed to be a really important figure, so this is funny.
どうじゃ閻魔様、あなたはお顔に似合わず優しいところがあるんですね。私もそれがよろしいかと存じ上げ申します。私はあの子によって優しさというものを知りました。閻魔様のおっしゃる通り、もう一度元の世界に送り返してやってもらえませんでしょうか。ちょっと寂しいですね。あの子のためにももう一度お母さんのところへ送り返してやってください。
Talking about these with demons. The demons tells
ちょっと待てよ。今何やら現世から声が聞こえるぞ。おい、青に、お前現世行ってちょっと人の声が聞こえる。
Yeah, in this part of the story, it looks like that King Enma was so moved by the innocence of this child who died, before her prime. So, yes, he decides that she should go back to the world of the living. He is conflicted by this, so he talks with the demons to make up his mind, I guess, and just because it is a big decision. I mean, for the ruler of the underworld to send the spirit back, that's not normal, right? So, I guess he just needs some advice from people. So, should the innocent child go back to Earth and join her family? We'll find out.
文ちゃんよ、お前はこんなメイドにおったらダメじゃ。もう一度お父さんやお母さん、友達のいるところへお帰り。いいな。いや、まだ早い。いいだろう。
やだやだ、私はここにいてご閻魔様になるのよ。
She don't want to go back to live in fear.
Oh,
she wants to be with Emma-sama.
Oh, wow. So, it looks like she doesn't want to go back to the world of living, and she wants to stay with King Enma, ruler of the underworld. But he says it's not really allowed, it's not something normal for him. That would be breaking the divine rules.
頭を優しく撫でてやりました。
文ちゃん、行くぞ。いいか。
はい、さてここで再び場面が変わって現世の話になります。文ちゃんの家ではお母さんが泣きながら文ちゃんの顔を振っています。
Okay, so because it's against the rules of the gods to let her stay with King Enma, she gets sent back to Earth with her family. Yeah, so I love these kinds of stories because it makes you think about if there really are spirits and gods, what kind of rules would they live by, right? Yeah, I love that.
周りにいた人たちもドタドタドタドタと文ちゃんの枕元に集まってきました。
Looks like her whole family is happy, so this story has a very positive ending, I hope.
青 に行ったの？
So she just asks her family, "Oh, where did all the Oni and King Enma go? Where are my new friends?" Of course. Because she's a child, her family kind of ignores that, and they just say, "Oh, wow, you've come back to us." Yeah, near-death experience, but she's back in the world of the living. Looks like this family's happy. And it looks like it's going to be a great ending. We all love happy endings,
この地では
don't
この
we?
地でご逝去された方もたくさんいらっしゃいますが、この世で咲かせた花をきっとあの世でも咲かせておられることを地上の私たちは心より願っております。ありがとうございました。
Oh, that's the end. That was a happy ending. Okay.
紙芝居で文ちゃんのメイド巡り、つがなく終焉でございます。はい、ありがとうございました。それでは演者の自己紹介お願いします。橋の方からよろしく。
Great applause there from the crowd.
私当年とって73、もうじき74なんですけど、浜にして大方28年。その自分は競輪競馬協定の
I'm 73 years old. I came to Kamagasaki 28 years ago. I have been addicted to gamble, but art saved me from the gamble addiction. And it's very interesting to see how art saved my life. But one thing art cannot help, which is my drinking. I just cannot quit it.
青鬼をやらせていただきました。
This is my first time performing in front of the audience as a member of Musubi. I thought I was too young to join Musubi before, but I realized that I would be officially senior next year. But still, at the Musubi, I am the youngest, so I would enjoy being a part of this Musubi for a long time. Thank you.
こうしてお役に立てたらなと思っております。よろしくお願いします。
はい、ありがとうございました。それではお次はナレーターのことですね。
今日はナレーターをやりました渡辺です。少し
I did narration today.
誕生日を迎えて
In fact, in 2 years I would turn 70. Wow. Though I'm using reading glasses and some other stuff, I actively work as a nurse today. I'm looking forward to our next opportunity to perform in front of you. Thank you.
お次は華麗な舞を見せました白桃さんよろしく。
お母さん役と白鳥役をやりました春と申します。
I am 71 years old. I played a role of a mother and a swan today. I convey my appreciation to all of you for supporting my life. Thank you very much.
それでは幼い文ちゃんを演じましたこの方は。
私昭和4年生まれの今年92歳です。
So, wow. One of the performers has just said he's 92 years old. This guy is the voice of Bunchan. Yeah. It's really funny that he's an old guy, but he can sound like a little girl.
浅田稔と申します。昭和22年8月5日生まれでございますから、74歳でございます。
I'm 74 years old. I play the king of the world of dead. When I was born, there was a famous movie coming out, which is The Seven Faces, played by Chiezo Kataoka, the very popular actor. And there was a big hit song called The Blues of Night Fog. Okay, nice to meet you all.
以上のメンバーでお送りいたしました。それではマイクをマネージャーにお返しいたします。
Okay.
皆さんありがとうございましたので、こういうメンバーで今やっております。
Hi, I am a manager of this performing company Musubi. What I like about this community Kamagasaki is that there are many art cultural activities going every time. You are very much welcome to join us performing together anytime. And we are very much looking forward to performing more when chances are there. Thank you so much.
So, what's really interesting is that the manager of this troupe looks fairly young, but all her performers are really elderly people, in their 70s and above. And what's really inspiring about that is seeing older people connect with the wider community through performance. It's a healthy way to live out your old days, I think, because you're not alone, and you actually spend time with people. So it's great to see these elderly people connect with others socially way after their retirement. So this is really inspiring. And it's my privilege as your host to cover this event for you and comment. So I think that's all for now. So we hope you enjoyed listening. So see you, world. Good night.
Hello world, this is Cocoroom.